set up the recording so you can.
Okay, good to go?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Okay, show you my cheesy little PowerPoint. It has 3 slides. Anyway, collections represent a single unit of objects or group. You have to have the Java util package and has all the classes interfaces. And there's a hierarchy of the collection framework. It's basically that. Whoops. I can move this out of the way. Is this in the way? I'll just move over here.
Not for me.
There we go. So I kind of like this. It kind of helped bring my head around the collections and how they work and all the different lists and queues and sets and how it all works together. And let's see. And to show you a few different collections, like a list collection, an array list that has all these different ice cream flavors, and you can just list them out, and it'll just print all the flavors just the way you have them right here. And use the, you can have it to do it in reverse order by, I'm sorry, it'll do it in alphabetic order when you do sort. And if you do it in reverse order, you'll do them reverse, obviously. And then the set collection. This is the tree set. What's good about this, you can do contains, and it'll quickly find it in the tree set. It's very good that way. Find whatever different the different arrays in there.
Hey, Mitch, I know we're talking about collections, but
yeah.
I had a question about kind of how Hibernate uses a list when you talk to, if you query like everything in the database, like if you just say, give me everything from the database, right? Like all the fields or whatever. It populates a list. And I was wondering if either of you guys, have you tried using or tried converting the list to a tree set and trying doing searches in it that way with the .contains?
Huh? No.
No, you haven't. Okay.
I haven't. I'd like to.
I don't even know if that would work. You were just talking there, and I was thinking, can you do that with Hibernate? But anyway, just an idea that popped in my head while you were talking about tree set. So I don't know. Maybe I'll try it. Anyway,
yeah,
thanks.
I think
Sorry
I will. No, that's all right. That's good. I got me thinking. I'm gonna try that. I really don't know. But anyway.
And even then, why would you want, is there a better way to query the data? Like, let's say you do pull everything from the database. Is that the best way to search the database using a search method within the list? Or is it better to query the database just looking for the one the one row that you want. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I remember reading something about it, and that one way is better than the other, and I can't remember now which one it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember. This was too long ago for me.
Yeah.
But I do remember it seems like tree set is one of the easier ones to search. It's a lot faster.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And this one's a queue, priority queue, and you use peak to get the head of the queue, and this will show whatever is be bubblegum, because it goes alphabetical. And then this will just print the whole queue. The second queue, I have an array blocking queue, which has you have to put down capacity, how many different objects you can have there. And I put down 3, even though the capacity has 2, which is going to throw an exception. And I did a try catch for the exception. And it'll just say you're over the capacity of the queue. But if you wanted to go over the queue and not have it throw an exception, you can actually use offer instead of add.
That's cool.
You can do offer, and the offer will you'll still let everything else print. It just won't print anything over the capacity. So it'll print out that it's not printed because it exceeds the capacity of the queue. But the others will print too. Unlike the other one, we'll just throw an exception.
Right.
And then this is the map one and hash map. And it'll easily give you the size. It seems like map was the one that yeah, you have the numbers here too for the array, and it's a lot faster to search through. Give you the size and stuff. And then we have the generics, which is some pulls from location. This allows it to, you can use all sorts of different, with location, I can have it hit all sorts of different arrays, because this is basically a generic here, and it can pull from wherever. So let's run it real quick. So that's first one. This is the reverse order one. This is the set. This is the peak. It shows the first one. Alphabetical order. This is the one where we threw the exception. And this one is the one where Spork isn't printed because it was over the capacity. But the other ones did because we used offer. And the map with the number and the generics. Any questions?
I noticed that in your map list, you have 2 elements with the same number. For example, pineapple and vanilla.
Oh yeah, vanilla.
So what happened in this case?
I did that to show that once I put in pineapple.
So why vanilla doesn't appear in your?
It takes over.
Being
It
replaced by
substitutes
the
it.
last.
It replaces
Oh,
it,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
That's why I put that in there. I forgot to mention that, just to show
I didn't
what
even
it
notice
does.
that. Good eye, Carlos.
Thanks.
But yeah, it'll replace it with that number 3.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, Mitch.
Mm-hmm. So if you were add one in, ask it to add one, and you put the number 11, it's going to automatically replace Fudge Swirl with your new one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's Omar.
Hey, yeah, I got here pretty late. I forgot about the meeting. No, because my uncle came over and I just forgot.
Yeah, it happens.
That's all right.
Yeah.
No problemo.
Okay, so this is the topic is about the UML sequence diagram. It's a simple review. UML stands for Unified Modeling Language. We use UML in documentation it's used in the documentation of several business processes or workflows. For example, activity diagrams, a type of UML diagram. They provide both a more standardized way of modeling workflow as well as a wider range of features to improve readability and efficacy. Flowchart is not recommended to use. So, okay, the types of UML diagrams. There are 14 different types of UML diagrams, but the most frequently used ones in software development are the use case diagrams, the class diagrams, and the sequence diagrams.
Okay, so there is a difference between the different diagrams.
Yes.
Okay, good to know that definitively.
Yeah. So the way as we can create UML sequence diagrams is by going to the help section and clicking find action. We can type plugins. And wait, the plugin that I'm using is the plant UML integration. So once this plugin is installed in our IntelliJ software, we can just go to File, to the new project, and then we can select the plant UML file. As a default, so will appear some code here, but then we can replace it. For example, here I have this diagram. I type here the title for my diagram, called my sequence diagram. You can add classes, for example, and if you wanna like relate the classes, you need to use an arrow. Use a single arrow to show a solid arrow here in the diagram picture, and we use two arrows for show a spotted arrow line. So in this way you can create as many classes as you want.
You need a semicolon or a colon after the A.
Oh.
Is that what
Yeah.
what the problem is there? There you go.
Yeah. So yeah, that is very simple. I just find this example and that is my presentation.
Nice.
I know, guys.
Yeah, that's helpful.
Yeah,
Thanks.
that's pretty cool.
So do you guys use the same plugin, or do you use no?
I used
Yeah.
Lucid Chart.
Yeah. I used a different one.
Okay.
This looks easier.
Which is more of a what is it? It gives you a graphical user interface instead of having to type in commands. So it's more like click and drag.
Oh, wow.
So you don't have to learn new code and stuff to try to get it to do what you want. But this is kind of cool. I kind of like this.
Sorry.
I like what you got there.
Well, thanks.
Very good. All right. Thanks, Carlos.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, I think we're done for the week.
Okay. Anybody got any questions on something they're working on?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Everybody figured out the project?
I'm still thinking about what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I've gone back and forth on several different ones, and I think I might have it narrowed down now.
Nice.
Okay.
But give a yell if you need any help.
All right.
Okay, thanks.
All right. If that's it, I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay,
Yeah,
see you next
okay.
week.
All right. Thanks,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.